Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the day is finally here. Today finally sees the release in Europe of the PlayStation Plus new look. There is going to be so many games you want to play on this service, but today we're going to look at the top 10 PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games you need to play. Let's get into it.
Pick up! Duty the Gangster! Rush Tricks! Not get your hand! Oh yeah!
Hello again folks and welcome back to another video, and today, as I said, is finally the day the new PlayStation Plus launches, and time will tell if this is going to be competition to the practically amazing Xbox Games Pass. So there is so many games out there to play now. You have PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, 3, 4, 5, PSP and even PlayStation Vita games. But today we're going to be focusing on the top 10 PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games which I think you should play straight away. And these are some of the kind of hidden gem games, the ones you probably wouldn't go to straight away. So I've missed out some of the bigger titles like your God of War, your Days Gone, your Horizon Zero Dawn. So these are some of the games I think you should check out straight away. Of course, there is various levels of membership for the new PlayStation Plus service, and these can be a little bit confusing as to what is actually included with each level of membership. So what I'm going to do is put all these down below in the description of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and please remember to subscribe. As I said, I put out bonus videos all the time in a minute, as well as live videos every Saturday live at 5, and I want you folks along for the ride. Now, into our top 10 list. Our first game on this list today is Ace of Seafood, and this game is the definition of insanity. Yes, you are seeing correctly in the footage, you play as various low-level seafood, such as shrimps, crabs, small fish, trying to kind of take your way to the top of the food chain. The story is even more crazy. It's like, in the future, I think mankind has become extinct and has been reincarnated into seafood. It doesn't even bear really thinking about the storyline for this game, but if you've ever looked at a fighting game and thought, you know what, I want to play as a crab or a shrimp, this is the game for you. I assure you, you have never played another game like this one. It is crazy, and I'm just glad games like this are getting brought onto PlayStation Plus. This game was out on limited run games, and it's one not many people heard of, so I want to shout it for the rooftops. Play Ace of Seafood. Bomber Crew is a strategy game which on the face of things looks fairly simple. You basically customise your plane, fill it with a crew, fly missions across the channel and kind of bomb and shoot other planes. Nice and simple, right? So it starts off really easy. You fly a few missions, you do some upgrades to your crew and your plane, but then the pain starts as this game has permadeath. Not just for your crew, but also for your plane. So you can spend hours upgrading your crew, making your plane an absolute literal flying fortress of death, only to get shot down. And I mean, once I was playing this game and I got shot down about 50 meters from my own airfield. This game is equal parts amazing and equal parts frustrating, but you should definitely check it out. In this day and age, I think there is one genre of games which are dying, and it is an absolute shame to see this happen, as one of my favourite things to do is to do couch co-op with a friend or with my wife and play through a game together. And Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons is one of the best co-op and especially couch co-op games of all time. Yes, you can play this by yourself on one controller, but playing this with a friend is the definition of teamwork. You have to work together, you need to communicate, and the story of this game is just absolutely fantastic. I don't want to spoil this game, but you need to go and play this game. It's also a pretty short game, but it is more an experience that I'm glad they've brought to PlayStation Plus. Earth Defense Force has always been a series of games which has never taken itself very seriously, and that is why I love it. It is again an absolutely crazy game. Do you want to fight giant monsters, giant insects, even giant alien robots? Kind of take that 1950s, 1960s sci-fi, mix it with a bit of Godzilla, and you are only halfway there. Either on foot, in a tank, in a helicopter, in a giant mech, you will fight millions of giant bugs, robots and aliens trying to defend the Earth. This game is pretty crazy. It has some fantastic multiplayer as well. Just switch off your brain and enjoy this one. Do not think about it too much and you will have a hell of a time. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is the best Far Cry game that you've never played. and you need to play this one because I think the Far Cry games have become a bit stale, a bit samey, and a bit too serious, and this one turns the series absolutely on its head. If you like 80s action movies, those kind of classic 80s morning cartoons, this is the game for you. It has one-liners, it has one of the greatest named main protagonists of all time, it even has dinosaurs that shoot frickin' lasers from their eyeballs. This game is absolutely fantastic. I just wish Far Cry would go and do a sequel to this one, but now you can finally play it on PlayStation Plus. Human Fall Flat is not just a game, it is an exercise in patience. This game took me a long while to get the hang of. I kind of feel like the controls are purposely obtuse. They are severely weird. So one trigger controls right arm, one trigger the left arm, and you kind of pull up and make your way through these levels, and there is a large amount of ways to do this, and it can be very frustrating, this game. I'm not going to say this is the most accessible game. It takes a lot of practice, it takes a lot of getting used to, but it is a rewarding game, and there's a lot of content in this game. You may get annoyed and put this game down for 2 or 3 days, but trust me, you'll keep coming back for more. Just play Maneater. Just play Maneater. Just play Maneater. I will keep telling people in every list which this game could be a part of to play this damn game. It's so good. It is literally like Shark GTA. It's a Shark PG or something. It's absolutely fantastic. You literally play as a shark and you can go around eating people, causing mayhem and havoc. It is it's just so good, and it's not a very long game. I 100%ed this in both achievements and content, and it's even got add-ons. It is an absolutely fantastic game. I really love the way it's presented. I love the gameplay. I love everything about this game. Even if you haven't got PlayStation Plus, it is on Xbox Games Plus. Just please play this game. Shoot 'em up games are another kind of genre of game which I think are slowly dying, but we all know the absolute granddaddy of them all is R-Type. I remember playing this back in the 8-bit days and being absolutely blown away. It's kind of that classic arcade side-scrolling, twitchy kind of shooter that's been brought all the way to the present day with this new R-Type game. And these are just one of those games you need to play. They are a classic gamer's game. And this one is exactly what you expect. You upgrade your ship, you get better weapons, but the enemies get bigger, harder and faster. It's just one of those games you can play for 5 or 10 minutes and just make a dent in and just keep going back to. It's got loads of replayability, upgrades, loads of levels. Definitely recommend this one. The Artful Escape is probably the game on this list that I recommend you play the most because it is more than a game, it is an experience. It is an absolute trip. It has that psychedelic Jimi Hendrix kind of David Bowie style aesthetic, and it will blow you away. Your eyes and brain will literally weep with happiness watching this game. And the music. This game, the music is more than just a soundtrack to this game. It's like the gameplay, and it just transcends what it is to be a game. Like, Annapurna Interactive have absolutely blown it out of the park with this game, and you need to experience it. And trust me, it is an experience. We've come to the final game on this list, and yes, this is a racing game, but I think this is a racing game that so many people have overlooked. I think this came out around the same time as Forza Horizon 4, and most people were playing that instead, but they missed out on this one. I kind of see this as a spiritual successor to Demolition Derby. The physics in this game alone are absolutely mad. They are the main selling point, and the fact the courses are pretty crazy, and you can race anything. We're talking school buses, combine harvesters, motorhomes, and it's that destructibility that just makes it so much fun. The more carnage there is, the more fun this game is. I would definitely recommend checking this out, especially if you want a slightly different racing game. There we have it then, folks. That is just 10 out of the hundreds of games that have been added to the new PlayStation Plus subscription service. And if you go for the higher tiers of this service, you even get the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, PSP and PS Vita games. So let me know in the comments down below, which game are you most looking forward to playing first? Even if it's not from this list, or if it is from this list, give me a shout out. Let me know that you are thankful for me letting you know these games exist, as that's what these videos are about, bringing a spotlight to these overlooked games. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you'd like me to do a similar video to this for one of the other systems. I'm especially looking forward to what PS Vita games are going to bring to the service, as I think this is a console that a lot of people overlooked, and from a collecting point of view is getting very, very expensive to collect for. So the digital path will be very interesting for this console. If you enjoyed the video, as always, please hit that like button. Please comment. I love talking to you folks. And remember to subscribe, as I put out bonus videos like this all the time, as well as live videos every Saturday live at 5. And as always, thank you for watching and keep playing the game. See y'all soon.